Alright, I don't know how long the video is going to be. Maybe 2-3 parts, I don't know. But I'm getting sick of people telling me this. I'm getting sick of reading news reports on this shit. It's fucking pissing me off. Now, if you haven't guessed it, by the title by the title I'm probably going to put up there, this is about video games, how they don't cause violence, and how Jack Thompson is an idiot. Now, I don't really want to say that I hate Jack Thompson, but his opinion and thoughts on the fact that he thinks video games cause violence, it's a shitty opinion, you know? And what base the story draws from? Probably about the millions of gamers out there who never killed a single person, and the fact that the only ones who have killed them, based off, video games, apparently to his theory, the ones that did like the school shootings, they were all a little bit mentally insane and have shot themselves. If you have the ability to shoot yourself after killing, a dozen others, there's probably something wrong with you. So, I'm watching this guy's video. His name is Game Initiation. He made the videos Me on Jack Thompson and Game Violence. I'm not going to do part 1 because part 1 was kind of boring, no offense, man. It's kind of rambling on about the same thing about how, all this must be teaching me to do this, and it's good and everything, but I'm going to try to skip it. So, this video is going to be comprised of, I'm going to stop the video, watch some of his, and then comment on parts of it, so this video is not going to be super long. So, if I just listen to it and then, comment on it, and then, stop it, comment on it for a while and start it again, this would be a good, hour worth of video. So I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to stop this part here, watch, maybe this whole video, I don't know. I'm going to probably just write some shit down that says and comment on that, so we'll see where it goes. Alright, so I'm about 3.5 minutes into the video. I skipped parts of it because I knew what was coming up. And I wrote a few things down that I thought were interesting. Like the school system, it sucks. And along with that came the teacher part and how they suck a little bit. And it does kind of help with our point. The fact that the kids that are doing this, that are doing the school shootings and shit, and they eventually kill themselves anyway, they don't do this just on a whim. They don't just think one random day, I feel like shooting up the school in 3 days. No. What happens is that since they're already mentally ill, apparently, if you're going to shoot up school, you gotta be mentally ill somehow. And it's the fact that, they're probably already pissed about something that day. If they're, like I said, if they're mentally ill already to shoot up a school, then they're probably not having the best day of their life. Ever, really. So when a teacher assistant picks on them for doing something, because I'm not gonna lie, I've got teachers that are that mean sometimes. So if the kid's doing something, if the teacher picks on the kid, he's gonna get pissed off a little bit. Then school stuff in general. Kids pick on other kids. This is basic common knowledge. Come on, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't picked on before. I'm liked by everybody, but you get the oh hey, how you doing? You fag, blah blah blah. It's just normal. But that can really screw some people up. The other one I have is just think, humans basically are animals. If you see an animal and you start poking with a stick, this is gonna happen. It's gonna fucking attack. All kids are like that. Now the kids that are mentally ill in some way are probably gonna lash out a bit more with guns. But that's all I got right now. I'm gonna write some more shit down as I watch the rest of the video. I hate to do this, but I have to make a little small clip here. Might as well, I don't know. I'm skipping a lot because he rambles on a little bit and talks about the same thing for a couple seconds, or a minute or two. But some interesting things. One, ratings. A lot of these games have the big ratings where you gotta be 17 or older or whatever. So, most of these school shootings are apparently, 18 or older kids, but when you have, little kids playing it, it's not because they bought it, their parents did. It brings me on to the next part. The parents. Now, of course, parents are going to agree with Jack Thompson because it's usually, when someone comments on this part. Sorry. Anyway, someone commented on this saying, it's like, soccer mom type people. Of course, they don't want to blame themselves, right? They want to blame everything else. It's like, even a parent of a mentally ill kid, if that kid is doing something crazy, they're gonna be like, well, the kid will pick on him. It's like, well, you hitting him at home might not be the best either. But yeah, the parents, they don't want to blame themselves, so of course they're gonna go with something else. And this wasn't really something for, that, but games are educational, not gonna lie. I've learned a lot more from games in school by now. And one thing that this guy said, now this doesn't work for all games, which for mostly just war games, probably anyway, but when I watch games like this, I mean he's playing I think the new Call of Duty or not Medal of Honor, probably the new Call of Duty, but I mean these games are very realistic, and you learn about how the fact that our Marines, people from, America are going into, like, Iraq, they're going into crap like this. I'm not gonna lie, this gives a lot of respect to them of how much crap they have to put up with. And the fact that with games, you can sustain, like, 20, 30 shots easy, and then, have your health go up, and then get shot another 20, 30 times. In real life, if you get shot once, you usually, if you get shot in the chest, you're probably gonna die. On this, you can get shot in the heart 8 times and not die. It's just how it is. Okay, he hasn't said anything I want to comment on yet, but I'm going to throw my own thoughts for a second. First, I'm still kind of curious as why Thompson even goes after games. Because one, he's never going to win. That's basic fact. I don't even know, I'm not sure how old he is. I can probably check Wikipedia, and he looks about 40 or 50, maybe older, but he's not going to win. He'll never get all games banned or anything. And I'm not going to lie, if he ever did somehow get every single game destroyed, like, if he actually somehow, by some miracle for his side, got, like, the FBI or something in on it and was able to go into houses and destroy these games that were all violent crap, he'd probably have about, I don't know, 500 million people. That's just a random guess, but there's a good amount of gamers in the world. He's going to have all those gamers trying to find him and kill him. That's if he ever did get rid of games. And that's not really helping his cause, because this is one point that I want to throw out that I must have missed on one of this guy's videos. I must have skipped on accident. But games actually help with anger issues. Like I play Counter-Strike. It's the only FPS game I have. It's the only shooter I have right now. And if I want to play that, and I can't because, my sister's on MySpace or something and lagging like crazy, then I get pretty pissed. And I've actually gotten so pissed that I've actually felt the need to hit something. And I've actually just, randomly punched my wall, hurt myself some, gotten some nice bruises there too. I don't know, bruises, whoops. I haven't broken any bones doing it yet, but, what happens? 5 seconds later, I'm still pissed off, really pissed off. I get on Counter-Strike, I get a few kills, I'm feeling much better, I'm having a great time. Why? I have friends on there too, that's why I talk with them, and, games relieve stress. I was really pissed off, a few days ago, I was really pissed off. I called a friend up, I'm like, dude, I need to play some Halo. Got over there, played some Halo, I was feeling great. So, and I hate to add this to it because I don't believe in psychiatrists, doctors, and that crap anymore. I'll tell you why in a second. This is supposed to be about video games, but apparently psychiatrists have said that, like I just said, I like to, relieving stress helps with games, but apparently relieving stress, or playing games does actually relieve stress. And the guy adds something of his own. Would you rather have somebody go into a virtual world and do whatever he wants to people by killing them and crap, or would you rather have him go into some school and kill a few dozen people? But, yeah, the reason why, I like the fact that psychiatrists believe this as well, but I don't believe, but I hate psychiatrists and all that crap because, doctors have many times said, oh, you have 5 months to live, and the person lives for, 40 years, so I don't believe that crap anymore. But I just want to add that in real quick. And it's probably going to be a long part anyway, but I'm going to try to watch the rest of the guy's video and see if he's got any more points I can add.